What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Crunch Time with Katelin. This episode, I'm going to be talking about the quarterback situation. Obviously, RG3 got hurt in week 1, so we are to Josh McCown as the starter, Cody Kessler as the backup. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say, because I don't know if this helps or hurts this team. I think for this year, it helps this team that Josh McCown is playing. Just because we know what Josh McCown is going to bring. McCown put up really good yards and really good stats last year with literally no wide receivers. This year, with guys like Corey Coleman, Terrell Pryor, Josh Gordon coming back, obviously Gary Barnidge still, Duke Johnson, with McCown, I mean, this helps his team. But going forward, does it? I don't know if it helps, because what if we win a few more games than we thought we were, and we don't get the #1 overall pick, or we aren't in a position to take the best quarterback available? And obviously that's why we accumulated all the draft pick and the assets to trade up and get our guy. But at the same time, it's like, the reason why the RG3 signing was so intriguing is that his potential was still extremely high, and still to the point where if he played really well, but the defense was terrible, and we still went 4-12, and we had the #1 overall pick, we could say, okay, RG3 is our quarterback for the future, and we go a different direction with, with the top pick. And then if he played bad, well, if we have bad quarterback play, you're not going to win any games. We're going to get the #1 overall pick, and we take the best quarterback available. Boom, done. But now it's like, okay, RG3 is still a question mark. I don't think we could trust his health. So it's like, okay, Josh McCown. But Josh McCown's, like, obviously his ceiling isn't really that good, or as high as RG3, but we know what we're going to get with Josh McCown, and that is way better than even average RG3, I believe. And I think that could, especially with Hugh Jackson, and depending on the amount of games McCown plays, and how this, the defense develop, the wide receivers develop, I mean, we could potentially win more games with Josh McCown than we could with an average RG3. And that's where the dilemma starts. It's like, well, and obviously we can't trust Josh McCown to play the next 15 games. Heck, I don't even know if we could trust him to play the next 2 months. But if we win 2 or 3 games within the next 2.5 months, and then if RG3 comes back and we win a game here and we win a game there, we go 5-11, 6-10. It's like, this. Obviously, yeah, for this year it was good, but it wasn't good for the future. Because Josh McCown at 37 isn't the quarterback for the future. RG3 probably isn't the quarterback for the future. So we need to draft someone, whether it's Deshaun Kaiser, Deshaun Watson, Kaya from Miami. Honestly, there are a few more. I just can't think of them off the top of my head. But it's just like, what should we do? And I'm intrigued what the offense will look like with Josh McCown under center because I know what Josh McCown can do, and I think I know what the offense could potentially do, and I think it could reach its potential with Josh McCown at quarterback. And I know that's a ridiculous thing to say, but I expect actually really good things from the offense moving forward. And again, that being said, we are still one snap away from Cody Kessler being our quarterback. And from the preseason, Cody Kessler just didn't look good. Obviously, that doesn't mean he can't develop into a good quarterback, but just not looking too good for him. But goodness gracious, I'm glad we didn't trade Josh McCown, because that would have been the Browns' worst nightmare, being stuck with either, Austin Davis or Cody Kessler as our backup. Because it seemed like he kind of backtracked from his comments in the preseason and going into week one, like we're going to win and all that stuff. Maybe it's because he's seen this tape and he's like, well, we have, a lot to develop. But I think with a veteran quarterback like Josh McCown, this team can develop quickly, and this team will be okay moving forward this year. But we're not playing for this year, we're playing for the next few years. So I just don't know. If you guys listening, guys have any idea, what do you think Josh McCown is going to do at, when he plays? Is this going to help the team, hurt the team? Because I just don't know yet. Again, subscribe to the channel, comment, like if you like it, follow me on Twitter, on the Twitters, they're in the description below. Check out the website I write for, Triple Thread CLE. That's also in the description below. And thanks for checking it out. Have a good one.